So what the heck do we do with these? These are fabulous utilities to use to help us lift heavier weights. So how do we use them? I'm so glad you asked. What you do is you loop it through like so, okay? So I'm gonna use this for one side. I'm gonna use this for my left hand. So the goal here is when you loop it through, you want to have this strap on the inside of the thumb. So I'm going to do the same thing for the opposite side, just so I can get that same thumb formation. So I looped it through that way. I put my hand through like this, and then that strap shows up right where in between my index finger and my thumb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this tight now, so it goes close to my wrist. Same thing on the other side. And then when I go to pick up a weight, so come in here and zoom in really close if you could. So what I'm going to do to get this weight into position, first I'm going to set this down a little bit so it's not super heavy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand's going to go on the outside of this. The strap is going to go on the inside. So you see I loop the strap over the inside of the dumbbell handle. I'm going to take it underneath like this, and I'm going to loop it around as many good times as I can. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to start to just make it a little bit tighter just by twisting the strap around the handle. Now, once I feel like I'm secure, I've got a good handle, and obviously this isn't a lot of weight, but that's how we do it, okay? So you do the same thing on the other hand. These are useful to use, especially when you're doing like farmer carries, when the weight's really heavy and you find your grip strength starts to go. If you find that you want to build your grip strength a little bit, this is kind of like a stepping stone. So oftentimes to get used to carrying the weight, I'll often have people use wrist wraps to get the heavier loads so that they feel their posture and things improve. But as time goes on, we want to release our need to use these all the time. So you can weave them in and out of your training from time to time, which tends to be really, really useful. I hope this was helpful, and have a great day.